POV. You're a beginner, you're just getting back in the gym after a long hiatus, or you're just trying something new. This video is for you. So one of the questions going into our series of what are the biggest struggles when it comes to health and fitness is for a lot of beginners out there struggling to find a routine, or you feel super sore after one workout and you feel really unmotivated, and just figuring out what works without the bull shiitake. Okay? So we're gonna get right into that today. Let's go. Before we get started, as always, you can support my channel by subscribing to my YouTube and also giving this video a like and letting me know in the comments which tip was your favorite. If you are new to working out, let me know in the comments as well. I would love to help you out further if you need some assistance. So let's start. So I have 5 tips. Tip number 1 is define your why. As simple as it is, as much as you read it all over the Pinterest boards, defining your why you work out and why you want to get back into fitness is super, super important. In the beginning, you are really motivated. Maybe it's new year, new you kind of mentality. But that quickly diminishes because motivation isn't our driving force every day, all day. Sometimes it's beyond motivation, that's the more determination that is going to push you. So keeping in mind your why, whether it's for weight loss, so more physique driven, whether it's for more health focused goals, getting your heart health underway, or it's just personally to try something new and just get out there and do it, define your why. Write it down, make it visible, slap it on your refrigerator, put it as your phone background, and whenever you feel like the motivation is especially lacking, lean into that why. Number 2, start small, like really small, like smaller than what you think. We have so much out there on the internet that we can access that it can feel really, really overwhelming sometimes. And you have to keep in mind that everyone's fitness level is completely different and you are uniquely you. So therefore you need a different kind of approach, especially if you're just getting into it. So start small. If you are not working out at all, you haven't worked out in months, maybe years, or ever, start by just making it a goal to go on a walk, maybe for 5 or 10 minutes a day, or 2 times a week you go to a workout or a gym class, or you go work out for 20 or 30 minutes, but don't overdo it. Don't feel like you need to go straight into that marathon, because that is not advisable, let me tell you. We won't even get into it, but you don't have to make it this crazy process. Start small, build those habits, and then once that small step feels comfortable, you can take the next step and the next step. We're taking steps, not leaps. So start small. Number 3, do things that you enjoy. So again, fitness doesn't need to be this thing that is very daunting, that should scare you, that you dread going to the gym or dread going to a workout. Pick activities that you enjoy. If you like to walk, go for a walk. If you love running, go for a run. If you like yoga, do yoga. You get my drift here. So do things that make you excited to want to get out of bed, that make you excited to want to go to the gym. And sometimes as you progress through your journey, those excitements, those things that you thought were exciting in the beginning, they might change and they might shift, and just know that that is okay. When I first started my journey, I was a collegiate athlete. I've said it in so many videos now. My priority shift from really strict weight training to running to HIIT to everything under the sun. And now I've finally found what truly works for me, but I also add in different kinds of workouts depending on my mood. So not every day I feel like getting up and going for a run. Some people are super obsessed with it, and Godspeed to all you that are obsessed with running like that. Maybe one day I'll get there, but if I don't, also totally cool. And it's learning to accept what you like and leaning into your passions when it comes to health and fitness. Number 4, nail down the basics before progressing. So a lot of my workouts on my channel and on my Instagram feed, @Spinsa if you want to follow me, they are a little bit more of that intermediate advanced, I will say. Every so often I post more low impact or beginner friendly, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of jumping, it's a lot more functional training that maybe if you're just starting out, you don't want to go dive into that deep end yet. So start with the basics. That's really simply put, learning to do a proper squat, learning to do a proper push-up, learning to, how to walk properly or have good running form. So these are all things you want to start with a really strong foundation, and then you can build upon that. So think of a house. Right now I'm sitting in my home. If I had a really shitty foundation, then my house would crumble to the ground over time. Same thing with our fitness programs. You need a very strong base, a very strong foundation. So you start with the basics and build on that. On that note, once things start to feel really comfortable, you feel like you've built that strong foundation, then you can progress into different parts of building your little home, if you will. You can put up the siding, you put the insulation in, you can start with the AC. I clearly don't know how to build a home, but you get my drift here. Start small, start with the foundation, and build up as you start to get more and more comfortable. Great. Final tip number 5, if you will. It might be time to hire a personal trainer. So personal trainers are really, really awesome. If you find a really good personal trainer, there are plenty of them out there, but you want to make sure that you vibe with your personal trainer. At the end of the day, if you do decide to go that route, you want to like them at the end of the day. You want them to be able to motivate you and push you in the right way. You want the workouts to, again, have the same mentality of building the strong base, building habits, and pushing you where you need to be pushed and holding back where you need to be held back. And them just being really honest and you being really honest with them. At the end of the day, you hired the personal trainer. The personal trainer is not working for themselves. You are not working for them. They are working for you. So as long as you find someone with a really good background and mentality surrounding health and fitness, and you like hanging out with them, because usually you personal train 2, maybe 3 times a week, is going to be for a very successful relationship and fitness program. Also, they also can help you build upon that foundation, because maybe you have been doing squats, maybe you have been working out, but your form, you feel like you could really work on it. Someone either virtually who can look and tell you what's going on, or physically, maybe they're in your city, can give you that feedback. It's a great way to build that foundation and progress from there, because maybe they're doing workouts that you wouldn't even thought of doing, and you can push yourself that much further because of your trainer and the accountability. It all just goes hand in hand. That being said, if you don't have the funds for a personal trainer, that is totally cool, but I highly recommend maybe going to a group fitness class and a little bit slower pace, so that you can let the trainer know, or your group instructor know, hey, I'm newer to fitness. I would love if you just watched my form today, and get their feedback. Maybe you're part of a gym, they already have group training programs. Ask for their feedback when you're in there. I'm sure they're going to give you some pointers and tips, because at the end of the day, a really good trainer just wants to help people, which is me. If you want to take a step further, I also offer one-on-one coaching. So keep that in mind if you want to progress into your health, fitness, less than 30-minute workouts, and build really healthy, strong habits for long-term results. I offer a free consultation. You can talk to me for 30 minutes up to an hour, really, and we just talk about what you need and if this is the program for you. I'll link everything below. So if you just want to book with me, you can do that directly and we can talk further. Otherwise, if you're a beginner, if you're newer to fitness, if you're just getting back into it, my best advice, last tip, is going to be just take a breath. It's going to take time. You are doing the right things, and it just takes time to build those strong foundations and strong habits. So I encourage you guys to get in the gym and get healthy, or go to your garage and do your body weight at home workout like I have on my channel, and just make sure you're doing it for yourself, understanding all these tips that I gave you, and take it slow. But I'm here for you, the community's here for you, and I will see y'all in another video. Bye.